Ahora estamos en el aire. Hola, buenas a todos. Vamos, tiempo de MLB, tiempo de San Diego, tiempo de béisbol. Vamos a jugar en primer lugar contra los Rockies y después, si nos da tiempo, jugaremos un segundo partido. Hombre, Bully, muy buenas. ¿Qué te vas a ver al cine ahora? A ver, Deadpool. Ya me contarás, ya me contarás. Vi la primera, tiene buena pinta. Yo aquí con Colorado. Sin Pérez, el equipo se aguanta. Se aguanta. Pues nada, que te guste mucho. Ya me contarás luego. Ya me contarás luego, a ver. Bueno, este es el roster que se va a enfrentar a Colorado. Vale, ya nos dirás.
It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today, getaway day
El
here
estadio
in
de Colorado.
Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jose Perella, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
These Rockies guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Bueno.
Digging in, TJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike.
Hombre, Utiel, muy buenas, bienvenido.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 3-2, full count. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Desmond at second with 2 down. Now a fastball swung on, missed, and that is out number 3. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun.
Hombre Elkin, muy buenas.
Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe, and as you can tell easily from the split,
tiempo de béisbol, sí señor. Tiempo de béisbol. Mes de agosto. A punto de llegar el momento donde se juega el cocido, los equipos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Rodney Trimble. And the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center.
Venga, que huele a triple, huele a triple. De Jong sigue. Sí, ahí cae la primera.
Run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And that misses for ball 1.
Hombre Jesús, muy buenas tardes. Acaba de impulsar una carrera tu chaval.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall. Trimble rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Oye, es una voz, sí señor.
It's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea of what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game.
Final de ciclo, eso dicen, final de ciclo, pero bueno. Yo creo todavía 2020.
Off the plate,
2020,
one ball, one
las
strike.
apuestas de que acaba del todo. Sí, señor Jesús, a ver qué es lo que sale. Ayer con el baloncesto al final bien, o sea, me vi bien. Esto es un deporte que no he comentado nunca. De lo que he aprendido de Bully.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Martin Perez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Has a look now. The pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Padres lead it 2-0.
2-0. Una buena forma de empezar.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
David Dahl is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2-1.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Lifetime against Martin Perez. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Se ponchó, como dice Bully. Se ponchó.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Se escucha muy débil la voz. Vale. A opciones. Opciones, gameplay, presentación, audio. Aquí.
Hey everyone, I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome.
Your attention, please. Hey fans,
Vale. Vamos aquí a bajarlo todo. Vamos a ver un poquito.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plesac. Welcome.
Your attention, please.
Vamos. No sé, vamos a ver así. Me vais diciendo a ver qué tal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
¿Qué tal con los ajustes nuevos?
Myers is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Me acerco un poco más al micro.
Do get 1 back via the solo home run. We've played
Mejor.
2. It's the Padres 2.
Es la primera vez. Así que lo mejor es que me vayáis diciendo. Las rocosas, ¿no? ¿Es esto? Bueno. Tercera entrada.
First pitch on its way.
Y no la coges bien. Estamos envasándonos. Tenemos en general un equipo con una velocidad bastante buena. Son jugadores todos bastante rápidos.
Ready for another chance. Jose Pirela.
Muy rápido.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ay, me
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. One out now in the San Diego third, and standing in here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center.
Venga, que sí, pero te quedes parado, Pirela, no te quedes parado. Sigue, venga, triple, y entra la tercera carrerita, sí señor.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. When he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third, he might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
3-1, estamos ahí manteniendo una anotación sostenida.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Quietos en la base.
And no advance, it's ball one. Hosmer stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Está nervioso. La confianza del pitcher está nervioso. Sí, Jesús, hay buen triple ha sido ese. Hay una bola, un strike, la confianza baja del pitcher, todo esto ayuda. No.
McMahon has a play. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. He changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Digging in to try it again. Runner in scoring position.
Jesús, entra tu chico. A ver.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the
medio,
hole.
Por medio.
Oh, what a dive.
Llegas.
The throw. What a play.
Ay, casi.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short.
Mira cómo se ha tirado.
More of this Thursday afternoon business person.
Qué necesidad de mancharse.
In now for Colorado, Tyler Anderson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Now a swing and a miss.
Uno
He
menos.
picked up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. DJ LeMahieu hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
LeMahieu es este. Cuidado que como la toque nos la lía.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Bien. Una curvica ahí abajo para que la persigas. Venga, a ver si la sigues. ¿La persigues?
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Se ha tirado como un jabato. Ya te digo. Qué necesidad de mancharse el traje, ¿verdad, Jesús? Fíjate. Su madre que está en la grada, dicho, pero vamos a ver. Ah, la otra lavadora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Heading for second is Desmond. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Bueno.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Rocky's center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Striding in once again, Rodney Trimmer trying to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
Le has dado tarde, Trimmer. Le has dado tarde.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
No.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Margot. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Margot is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
No tienes mucha variedad para ser un abridor.
Still a ball and two
Era bola,
strikes.
pero la vía y a media altura.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
No.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Bien, Margot.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Standing in now, Evan Gaddis.
Sí, que se va, que se va.
Moves over.
No se va.
2 gone.
No se va. Pero le falta un poquito, ¿eh?
Digging in now for San Diego. Martin Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Dame un hit que tú puedes ser de aquí, de Ávila, de aquí al lado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Arenado, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Sí, señor. Bien cazada.
Now in the box, Trevor Story. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Fíjate que los Rockies pusieron a Arenado
on its way.
En la lista de
that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0
bien ponchado después de un 3-0.
And there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in
sí, es muy bueno, es muy bueno. Aquí en el juego me lo puso Colorado como transferible y lo intenté cogerle, pero no. Pedían mucho, estuvo la cosa muy mal.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Jesús, con el plan.
The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
2-1 the count. Dahl leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Again, another foul ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Qué bonitas esas repeticiones estas que hace el juego. Bueno, Myers.
Looking for more. Will Myers, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Quinto inning ya.
First delivery to him
pasado
on
el
the
Ecuador
way.
del partido. 3-1.
Line to the right side.
Vale,
and another
bien,
base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Mucho poder.
With that, the inning opens with Padres getting
Pues está bien el poder. Yo busco
on
mucho el
base.
poder.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
No es fácil encontrar jugadores con mucho poder. No,
First pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Déjame a Pirela,
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Blackman going back.
Se va. Jonca. Sí, señor Pirela. Pirela la lanza fuera.
2-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Ahí. 5-1, ya un colchoncito ya para acabar el partido. A ver si hay suerte.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught
Mira,
too
Jesús
much
justo hablando de
two-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Y Pirela la manda fuera. Hosner. Bien. Pues yo la verdad estoy contento con el equipo que me ha quedado con los fichajes. Un equipo compensadito. Me gusta, luego te presento. 5 o 6 temporadas podré ganar las series mundiales. 160.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Vale, seguro, seguro que sí, que dentro de unas temporadas tendrás un equipazo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
A ver, ¿cómo está esto?
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and this ball is crushed straight away center field.
Nos la coge, se va.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Renfroe with a 2-run
dos
shot.
jonrones seguidos para celebrar mi primer directo comentado. Bueno, Santiago se ha puesto las pilas para este día para ofrecer su mejor cara. 7-1. Bueno, con esta. Yo no suelo ganar con esta soltura, Mira, se ha ido ahí al laguito que tienen ahí en Colorado. Y se viene de Jong ahora. Atentos, Jesús. Atentos. No, pero no le des. Que te ha engañado.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Little dribbler down the line. Arenado is there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rodney Trimble.
Digging in once again.
¿Qué tal va el audio? ¿Se ve bien? ¿Todo bien?
His last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl.
Muy alto.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Dos eliminados, pero bueno, la quinta entrada no va mal.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Manuel Margot. Last time through was a base hit.
¿Por dónde me la vas a echar?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And we can see right there that these Padres currently lead the NL in that department.
No, la verdad es que nos envasamos bastante.
Y
llega Gatis. Este también, como quiera, la puede sacar fuera del estadio. Este, como la enganche bien, anda que no tiene fuerza el chaval ni nada.
First pitch on its way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Que llega en Harley al
you can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Arenado has it over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning.
Vale, pues cerramos el turno de bateo.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Con un objetivo
there. One pitch, one out. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerardo.
Takes a knee-high fastball. At batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped up, Hosmer shading to his right, 2 down.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in. At that plane right there, quality take.
Ian Desmond would be next.
La vida,
and that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away.
Eso es eliminado, ¿no? Sí, señor. Sí, señor.
And no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 7-1. Chris Russell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Han cambiado el pitcher. Este se le ve ya con confianza, energía, bajo golpes, tiene todo lo que viene siendo un completo.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Bueno, pero no te preocupes que estás cumpliendo con lo tuyo.
Myers. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting hit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on top 7-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Red Sox casi nada, ¿no? Y Chris Sale, pues Chris Sale creo que sale de agente libre, ¿no? Cuando acabas la temporada le salió a Bully como agente libre. Quiero recordar que intentó ficharle.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing this.
This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado, 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Por fastidiarte el partido perfecto. Es que estés haciendo para hacer un partido perfecto y se te tuerza al
Fly ball
final.
out toward left center field. Margot on his horse. He's got it one away.
Tiene que fastidiar y mucho. Que estés ahí al partido perfecto.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Blackman, base run.
Vamos a empezar a mover el bullpen. A ver, Picot, Strahan. Vamos a sacar a Strahan. No, Strahan está a Bus. Tienen un equipo para zurdos, pues vamos a sacarle un diestro. Y este.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs.
Bien,
if we
venga,
see one at all,
fuera.
it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Trevor Story goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
La verdad es que tengo
And that'll
varios
bring up the
pitchers,
speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning.
Muy bien,
2 left for Colorado. They're down 7-1.
Para salvar, se nos había puesto un sexto inning un poco delicado con 2 corredores en bases. Pero bien salvado.
Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Ya. Pero hacerse un partido entero con un pitcher.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A little bouncer. But it's foul, strike 1.
Sí, la verdad que una pena. Una pena.
The 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2.
Va strike. A ver, 1, 2. Venga. No me las eches tan abajo, hombre. Sí.
At third, Arenado. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready to take his hacks again, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Venga, De Jong.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Dahl.
Vas a impulsar.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Rodney Trimble.
Una carrera, un doble. Ahora si metes un hit para la octava, ya has cumplido.
First pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's Ryan McMahon now. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very...
Vamos a cambiar. Estamos en la séptima. Vamos a cambiar. Pérez ha cumplido, ha hecho buen trabajo. Vale, y además es buen momento para entrar. Con la parte baja.
Carlos Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Que strike me ha dado. Qué majete.
1 out, nobody on.
Bien.
Slider is in there. Now it's 1 and 2.
2 y ahora vas a picar y vas a ir a por esta.
A bouncer to the left side. Trimble right there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
No sé cómo ha ido. Ha ido ahí como podía haber ido.
Up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 7-1.
Manteniendo el colchón que hemos conseguido.
Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Riding in once again, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
Aquí igual te tenía que dar descanso. Espera, yo creo que te... No, ya no te puedo dar descanso. Andabas un poco cansado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
A ver qué me lanza este. Rápido, pero vale.
Fouled off.
Yo creo que tienen esperanzas, Jesús. Creo que tienen esperanzas.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Es el último partido de la serie. Han perdido los otros 2 y tienen esperanzas. Juegan contra el líder de su división y tienen esperanzas de remontar un 7-1. No voy a hablar muy alto. No lo voy a hablar muy alto.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Si no me voy a dar cuenta. Un pitch hitter.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Matt Bush, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. from the stretch. Grounded to first. McMahon's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order.
Sí, porque el año pasado tenían
7-1.
a mí me suena que tenían. Ahí no recuerdo el nombre porque lo recuerdo de la serie de Bully.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. This will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Anda que no vimos partidos Jesús el año pasado de Colorado.
For ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ah, fichó por los Cardinals. Vale.
Line drive base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is
recuerdo que era buen closer.
Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played a game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away, chip away, and fight until that 27th out is made.
0-1, here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle.
Bien.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it as to play with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2-1 to David Dahl.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 to him now.
Bueno, vamos a ver, 3-1. Bien, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Vamos a echarle aquí una recta fuerte. A ver.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Sí le cuesta, sí,
Making him
Jesús,
sweat out
le
there.
cuesta.
The 7th pitch coming up.
Ah, mira, vamos a hacer una cosa. Tenemos aquí a Things que vamos a
Tony's
poner.
in.
Le sacamos ya
From
esta
the
octava.
bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Que tenemos, cogemos el bullpen y vamos a aunque no le saquemos, vamos a calentar a Hunt.
Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Joder.
Look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
al cambiar al pitcher en ese momento no estaba acostumbrado al
hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Ionetta is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Bien.
Swung on and missed. He got him on
Salvado.
strikes.
Salvado el inning.
Rockies leave them loaded. They're down 7-1.
Que en este deporte, en cualquier momento, un home run ahí les hubiera puesto 6-5 y ya
So the
la
lineup
cosa
flips over and digging in. Will Myers, 3 for 4
Novena
so
entrada,
far, and seeing it well
y a
in this
cerrar el
ball
partido.
game. And the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit
No la
high
cojas.
and deep to left field.
Seguimos
But that'll
un doble.
stay in the park as
Empezamos
it's
con un
off
doble,
the left
yeah.
field wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Ay, ay.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting
Venga,
better
pídela.
and better.
Aunque has
Almost
cumplido ya en
hit
este
that one out of
partido.
here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Jose Perella, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Eso. Ahí
A couple of
toca el
RBIs
suelo,
for him already,
dale un
and
poco
a
de
chance
cerrilla
for
al
more here.
bate. Ay, ay.
Now the 1-0 is a
otra
ball
vez.
below the zone.
2 bolas.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Push to the right side.
Bien, ahora no lo ha cogido. Venga, pero
Lays out,
muévete.
but he can't make
De
the
segunda.
play, and it's through into right.
Y esto es lo
And
típico
they
de que se
will
me
tag
mueven.
him out between first and second.
Les digo que avance, pero que solo avance uno. Y
First
no
baseman
atino.
Eric
No,
Hosmer is in, and in the
que aquí da
past
igual,
against
pero como
Wade
estás en un
Davis,
momento
a
crítico,
number of
el
meetings
de
he's
primero se
1
tiene
for
que quedar
7.
primero. Hay que practicar eso.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
En fin.
Myers takes his lead at third with 1 away.
No voy a dar un toque de sacrificio porque es de John y estamos en la novena con este resultado. Pero...
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher.
Vaya flor.
So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now that's popped up. LeMahieu is there. No trouble
Bueno,
with this
pues
one.
hemos
And the
apuntillado el
inning is
resultado
over.
con una carrerita más.
Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits.
Y bueno,
We'll
vamos
see
a ver a
8,
cerrar el
9,
partido.
and
Yo creo que han salido ya,
Here's Ryan
toda la
McMahon
parte
now,
alta de
starting things
el
for
turno
his
de
side
batido
in the
de
ninth.
Colorado.
They
Así
face
que
the improbable odds of
vamos a
trying
cerrar
to
el
come
partido
back in
con la
this one.
parte baja.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count.
El trabajo.
At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So
Ay,
I'm
ay,
not
tu
surprised
muchacho
to see him
cumpliendo,
taking on the
tu
first pitch
muchacho
there.
siempre cumple. Está haciendo una temporada sensacional, muy buenas estadísticas. Está líder en alguna categoría, no sé si es en bateo. Luego te lo enseño.
Right side, but it's
Pero
well fouled.
cumple muy bien y está subiendo la media.
The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a
¿La
hitter,
persigues ahí?
if you
¿O
get
no
something
persigues?
that you can
Uy, te la
handle,
coges,
you
la
have to
coges, la
find a
coges,
way
la
to do
coges en
some damage
tercera.
with it.
No,
That
no.
was a missed opportunity.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's
Bien.
still got the entire arsenal
Bien la que
open
se ha
to him,
comido.
so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Ryan McMahon was sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Raimel Tapia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. 1-0 the count.
Entonces luego empezarán el turno de bateo.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Last strike now for Colorado. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Qué buena era esa para ver acabar el partido.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Bien, se han basado.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Seared down the first baseline. Step on first.
Pues se acabó el partido.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9
Una
wins
victoria
in
que se
a row. That's
fraguó
right,
en
9
la primera
wins in
mitad.
a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. San Diego took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Martin Perez earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Tyler Anderson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Muchas gracias, Jesús. La verdad es que ha salido bien el partido, ¿eh? Un partido tranquilo, poniéndonos por delante, aunque se pusieron 2-1, pero luego las cosas han ido saliendo bien. Porque ahora nos viene la serie de los Dodgers y tocará sufrir. Tocará sufrir ahora con los Dodgers. Porque siempre pasa lo mismo. A ver aquí, Inoa. ¿Cuál jugamos? El debut. Jugamos. Venga, que igual sí que da tiempo. ¿Da tiempo un segundo partidito? Vamos a ver cómo estamos. En la liga vamos bastante bien. 10 partidos a los Dodgers. Y es que aquí, fijaros, Power, quintos en power, octavos en contacto, sextos en velocidad. En defensa flaqueamos. Y en picheo no está mal. Hemos conseguido un equipillo compensado. Los líderes de aquí tenemos Jesús, tu chico, porcentaje de bateo top, con un 84 de media. Luego tenemos a Margot también, 3-13. Y luego en más estadísticas, en los hits tenemos a Hosner también. Paul de Jong también aparece aquí, empatado tercero en dobles, en triples no. tenemos a nadie. Y en home run, nada tampoco. En home run no. Gatis, 22. Pero en gran medida estos 22 home runs serán con Houston, porque le cogí bastante avanzada la temporada y sí que me ha hecho un par de ellos, pero tampoco más. Bueno, pues vamos a ver, vamos a jugar el de Alex Wood. Simulamos este, ganamos. Oh, ganamos 7-3. Estamos sembrados. Sí, señor.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and
Y vamos
results
a jugar
from Friday.
contra los Dodgers. Ah, a ver. Que me lo he pasado, a ver. Oh, sí. Ah, sí. Estás a todas, ¿eh? Sí, señor. Ya verás cuando haya que renovar. Ah, bueno, este no hay que renovarle. Tiene como un contrato casi eterno. Antes ganarás tú las series mundiales, que se le acabe el contrato aquí a tu chico. Debe tener como 6 o 7 años. 27 home runs, sí, señor. No, la verdad es que esto sí que los ha hecho. Me ha hecho bastante. Cierto. Venga, de azul. ¿Y cómo irán los Dodgers? De blanco, vale. No, de azul no, vamos a buscar otro. Que los Dodgers es todo azul. Tenemos vamos a coger marrón. Alex Wood, que fue el último fichaje en materia de pitcher, un buen pitcher que fichamos antes de terminar el periodo de traspasos. A ver, Pirela. Pero Pirela te necesitamos. En segunda base, ¿quién puede estar? Chris Davis. No, a ver, Melky tampoco. Carvajal, el rookie. Ay, por Pirela. Puse. Sí, señor, estás en todo. Venga, vamos a meter al rookie en segunda base. Y Margot también está. Vamos a darle un poco de descanso. Cabrera, Chris Davis, Rayfield. Cabrera. Vamos a sacar a Cabrera por Margot. Bueno. A ver, Renfro. Vamos a ver, aquí. Bueno, no sacamos el mejor equipo posible. Pero bueno. Vamos a dar descanso, que luego tienen que cumplir 89 victorias, 42 derrotas. ¿Quién lo iba a decir cuando empezábamos con San Diego? Que íbamos a estar a estas alturas de la temporada con estos números. Por encima de los Dodgers.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight,
vamos a Los Ángeles, de Colorado a Los Ángeles, a pasar calor. Final de agosto en Colorado y en Los Ángeles.
The Padres enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. In now, Will Myers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Pantalón largo. Tiene que hacer un calor en ese estadio, es ahora en Los Ángeles.
First offering on its way.
Sí, señor.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening.
Mira cómo dice bien en no salir de azul. Si salgo de azul, como de juego, salgo igual que ellos.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. 1-1. is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Sí, señor. Venga, que tú corres.
Myers will turn for second.
No, tercera no.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Que me la van a liar. Me la pueden liar. Creo que los Dodgers están los primeros para
digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he had no intention of going anywhere as he'll stay at second base with one away now. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
So a runner on second with one down now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Myers, a runner at second with one away. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
Ese hay que intentar convertirlo en la primera carrera.
Hit out towards second.
Bueno.
And there are two away now.
En tercera, un hit ahora. Venga, un hit también ahora. Oh.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Vamos a aguantar al tiro bueno.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Ese hit para subir la primera carrera. De verdad tienes
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Sí, pues sí, sí que está de center fielder.
Stepping in now, Evan Gattis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
Buah, empezamos ganando. Esto no es muy habitual, ¿eh?
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up.
Este no era el golpe.
Bellinger in
La bola
foul ground.
Se va.
And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once.
Es de los más flojos del equipo, pero bueno.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Que te la lía en cualquier momento.
Off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Sí, te he rotado a 2, he quitado a Pirela y a Margot en este partido porque estaban hacia la mitad más o menos. Y bueno, llevamos un colchón sobre
One ball has already left the yard and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Eran los que estaban
Swing
más
hard
cansados.
liner to left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Va a costar, se va a hacer duro el
And he's
partido.
in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it, and that's the second out.
Sí, es importante rotarle.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. No balls and 1 strike.
Bueno, somos San Diego.
Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's had success, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home
para lo que
run.
estamos haciendo, pero se puede hacer lo que se puede hacer.
Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even now at 1-1.
Muy buena, como Gatis de catcher, de John, los pitchers abridores originales eran bastante flojos y hemos conseguido un cuerpo de abridores de más de 80 todos.
Downey extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Y luego está el presupuesto que
I know it's
que
a
se
guessing
tiene,
game,
no te
but
puedes
usually
traer
when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot
a
be
todo el
late right
mundo.
there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Mario Carvajal, el rookie este medio subido.
Now batting,
Ahora tenemos un
Mario
suplente aquí en esta
Carvajal.
posición
He'll get
y
to take his
el chaval
first
está
cuts here.
cumpliendo, O sea, tiene una media de rookie, pero está cumpliendo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its tailor-made to short.
No es
6,
un buen ejemplo,
4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll
Mira,
work on
46
keeping
de
this
media
top
de
of the
batir.
second alive.
Este está sacado de la gente libre.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Alex Wood. As he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. Lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
A ver.
Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
No, buscaremos algo para la próxima temporada, para suplirle. Yo no sé por qué está de titular, porque la idea cuando le cogí es tener... Es que fuera suplente, pero...
Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's
Creo que alterna en función de diestros y zurdos, en función de que el bateador sea diestro o zurdo, que alterna con Chris Davis, que solo con entonces, como Chris Davis batea mejor, no sé si contra uno de los dos, zurdos o diestros, yo creo que alterna en función de a la hora de poner las líneas, los line-ups de configuración. Creo que uno está puesto contra zurdos y otro contra diestros. Algo así quiere sonarme. Y hacen de suplente el uno al otro.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Wood, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Que tenga todo estrellas, pero... Lo que veo que el equipo me voy a tener que esforzar luego en la postemporada en renovarle, porque acaban casi todos contrato y me gustaría conservar a la inmensísima mayoría. Me gustaría perderlos.
Austin Barnes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
Un cambio, vamos a hacer un cambio de equipo todo centrado. Bien, bien ponchado, sí señor. Bien. Qué camiseta más fea de los Dodgers. Azul por delante, blanca por detrás. Qué cosa más irregular para el mundo del béisbol.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
2-1.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Carbajal. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece.
No sé, y ves en general las...
Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field.
No,
Taylor is there.
Ese globo no nos
1
da
out.
nada.
And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season.
Y será cierto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter
Yo
Renfroe.
estaba pensando en HC,
Here's the
hacer la
first pitch
compra.
to him. Hit sharply toward the right side, and they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field.
Esto, globito de... No.
Taylor is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Next for the Dodgers, number 37. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 37.
Here comes the first pitch.
Va a costar este partido.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Va a costar. Porque hay que controlar mucho las bolas que llevamos. Porque cuesta engañarles para que persigan las bolas. Se nota diferencia con Colorado en este equipo. Ahí. Dime, Abdiel.
Digging in for his second at
¿Has visto el vídeo ayer de la NBA? No lo dije nada, pero fue un vídeo muy interesante, ¿eh? Con los playoffs de por medio.
He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
En Mazara.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And it's quickly 0-2.
En Mazara.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Backhanded.
Echa la primera.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Vamos a verlo. Hay que verlo. El VAR, como dirían aquí en el fútbol, vamos a verlo con el VAR.
Definitely a bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Estamos en Los Ángeles. En caso de duda, a favor del de casa. Nada más.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the
el de los Rangers. Sí, pero ya el periodo de traspasos se ha cerrado hace tiempo para la próxima temporada. ¿De qué juega?
And hey, it was a
Yo no creo
breaking
ya
ball
que
to
estamos
boot.
en final
This guy's a
del mes
pretty
de
good
agosto.
off-speed hitter.
Ya
You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball,
me lo
and
apuntaré
didn't
o
miss
me lo
it.
recordáis, si me lo
Hey,
podéis
you know in the
recordar
back
cuando
of your
llegue
mind
a
as a batter right here, he's got that nasty
la
sinker.
próxima temporada.
I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that
Estamos a
two-seamer
final
up in
de
the
agosto,
zone,
sí, Jesús,
where you're going to ground into a
ya está el
double play.
equipo, ya todo está pescado vendido, que decía el otro.
Justin Turner becomes out number 2.
Aquí con lo que tienes vas hasta el final.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
¿De qué juega Mazara?
As he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Tranquilo, céntrate, 3 bolas, 0 strikes y un tío peligroso. Bien. Bien, eso sí, ya lo sé, gratis, ya lo sé. Eso sí, me ajusto la gorra y me pongo, le tiro uno de estos, aquí ajustadito a la esquina. Bien, 2 strikes.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on his fastball middle. That's why you play. To get in those situations.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Salvada.
Dodgers strand a couple.
In extremis para mantener el empate. Final de del tercer inning. 1-1.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Jesús en las gradas, te está viendo, tu descubridor, tienes que darlo todo.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Sí, señor.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player.
Ya te digo yo, saldrá la barra azul que se saldrá de la tabla.
1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get.
Muy bueno y muy joven. No me dices nada.
Line toward the alley in left center.
Sí, señor.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So another multi-hit game.
El hombre que siempre cumple.
And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category.
145 hits.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Traducirse en alguno de muestras. Sería el momento, mira, si vas a meter lanzamos con run, sería el momento ahora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nada, no pasa nada. Un strike en la zona baja. Nada, no nos interesa. Ese lanzamiento no interesa. Hay que coger el de la zona media alta y romperlo. Venga. Hay que coger el lanzamiento bueno.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor.
Le he visto, pero le he dado tarde.
1 down.
Sí, es culpa mía. La he visto buena, esa era una bola para haberla roto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mario Carvajal 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Se viene
First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. DeYoung on second. Gaddis is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Riding in once again, Melky Cabrera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. High in the air down the right field line. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair onto the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
Eso me lo tienes que explicar, Jesús.
So here's Matt Kempner, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Ah, vale. ¿Quieres decir a un jugador que tiene un potencial A? Sí, claro, hombre. Si das una cosa por otra que es buena, es un tema de prioridades. Vale, uno tiene todos en Sí, uno sí, pero eso lo único que no podemos hacerlo ahora y hay que esperar. Bueno, durante la postemporada esto se puede hacer. Había que mirar qué contrato tiene. También a ver si queda libre para echarle el ojo. Se acaba contrato de esta temporada, ¿no? Y luego ya una vez en la postemporada se puede también tirar la caña a los jugadores de otros equipos.
One run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Bien te la has comido, bien ponchado.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Es la de estar por casa.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A 1-1 count to Puig. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Una bola, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Podías haber quitado lo que quisieras, árbitro, pero hoy por ti, mañana por mí.
2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1.
Está costando más eliminar. Se nota que son los Dodgers.
Here's the 0-1.
Bien la que te has comido.
Things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Sí, los de los años 70 están bien, la verdad es que sí, yo también los suelo poner. Hay uniformes curiosos, te echas una risas. No, y los de las rayas verticales también, molan mucho. Sí, están bien las de los años 70, es un aire retro.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Alex Wood.
¿Quién es este?
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
What happened? He can't make the play.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there, he's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position.
Aparte del YouTube y no sé si gana algún partido.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Will Myers, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Muchísimo. O sea, ando ahí, pero... Vamos.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
A raíz de la película de Brad Pitt, ya lo he dicho una vez en el canal de Bully, que me gustó y me cayó simpático porque es un equipo pequeño, ¿no?, que hace lo que puede con el presupuesto que tiene.
Rip down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was
y tengo que tener ahí con un equipo, con todo lo que corre, al cojo del equipo.
Way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
¿Quién es?
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Con todo lo que corren todos. Es que debe ser el pitcher.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. No. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Weak to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left.
Qué buena que entra el 2-1. Que no te preocupes, ya verás que las victorias caerán. Que sí, tú no lo dejes. Que el deporte está muy bien, que el juego está muy bien hecho, es lo mejor que hay en béisbol, y es muy gratificante cuando empiezas a ganar partidos. Que te diga Jesús que está ahí dándolo todo con un equipo pequeño. Tú sigue. Que me pasó a mí lo mismo. Si yo llevo jugando esto, este es el tercer MLB que juego, pero el primero fue solo el nuevo jugador. Y el año pasado jugaba yo en dificultad baja y aún así perdía. Es gratificante cuando vas mejorando y todo eso. Tú no lo dejas.
He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
2-0 now.
Eso es. Son 162 partidos, ganas y pierdes muchos. Son muchas series. Más estás con los Red Sox, que ahí hay pasta. La pasta al final tiene que salir. Ya verás cómo al final tiene que salir. Las 4 bolas ya. Yo que sé. Empezamos como complicándonos la vida.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A ver, 2 bolas, 2 strikes. Se me olvida.
Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A ball and no strikes.
¿Y qué tal el quien sigues jugando al Madden? Yo es que tenía una temporada, tengo en el canal una temporada que empecé con los Jets. Estoy por retomar ahora que tengo más tiempo.
Straightaway right. Renfroe has a play. 2 down.
2 eliminados, bien. Estoy empecé con una base.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Bien, strike.
Missed with a breaking ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Como se la tires ahí medianamente centrada.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits. Hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted the other way to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1.
2-1. Gatis, Trimble y Carvajal. Venga.
Digging in once again, Evan Gattis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, you were in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance. Mario Carbajal, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out.
A ver, ¿quién tenemos en el banco? Cabrera, se puede sustituir por Margot. A ver, Cabrera, Davis, puede ser right field contra diestros. Pero es que es muy lento este también. Speed. Fielding. Bueno.
And that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder.
Y ¿veis a Davis que jugando de center field?
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see. So here's Matt Kemp now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And that's out number 1.
Ya se dormía Gatis ahí.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Vamos a mover el bullpen. Estamos en la sexta. Tenemos aquí ya es Trajan por si acaso.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Coming in is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in. And now is Yasiel Puig, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Pues estamos buenos.
First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1.
La velocidad que es el speed también se refiere a la defensa o es la reacción
en
las estadísticas que marcan.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Eso es porque te habla de speed, que se oye la velocidad, pero luego tiene la reacción ahí también.
The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And a ball,
Eso
1-0.
es, por favor.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Forsythe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Tried to crush that ball, but now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
You know, Hero as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield sinker.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Bien, Pico.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Es lo que se te pedía.
A couple. They still trail it here, 2-1.
Sí, señor. Eso es.
Back here at Dodger Stadium.
Bueno, 3 entradas.
Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brad Peacock is newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Está cayendo ya la noche. En Los Ángeles.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
La noche cae sobre Los Ángeles. Las estrellas salen.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a changeup.
Miraré en las categorías inferiores a ver si tengo algo mejor.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Está de suplente.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field.
Te vas.
And it's gone.
Sí, señor Myers. Sí, señor. Cae la noche sobre Los Ángeles y del cielo cae una bola.
Number 21 for him on the season, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
3-1. Bueno, nada, no hay que confiarse. Sigue estando esto igual de igualado. Pero bueno, Una carrerita más.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not one but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Sí, señor. Vale.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here.
Sí, señor.
Back-to-back home run.
Tanto. Esperando a la séptima. 6 picheos.
Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Me parece a mí que este pitcher tiene que tener la moral.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
No. A ver, el sexto es ahora. Han sido 5 lanzamientos de un jonrón. Ah, mira bien.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
O sea, que puede ser peor. Mira, tienes la confianza entre chunga y muy chunga.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
La plantilla, asegúrate de tener un roster de 40 jugadores rápidos, pitchers listos. Vale, a primeros de septiembre.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Vale, aunque eso suponga pasar a Raiders alguno.
0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Vale. Ah, vale, claro. Sí, porque los playoffs tiene pinta de... Bueno, pero a ver qué pasa con los playoffs.
Still only 1 out in the inning.
Los playoffs habrá que jugar todos los partidos, ahí no se simula nada,
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Paul DeYoung. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
La confianza del paisano, mira, aquí bajo mínimo. Pero le mantienen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul straight back.
Tienes que abusar. Es el momento de abusar. El chaval está bajo de confianza. Es el momento de abusar. A ver. Tírame una buena rápida.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Outside, 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Hosmer leads off first with 1 away. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 3-2 from him. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Bueno, ven, vamos a ver gatos.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Esperamos la bola que sea buena. No sé cómo son todas todavía.
Cingrani pauses. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a proof in a glass. They can certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Fue un buen fichaje.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
O sea que el waivers también pasan por waivers y por...
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Turner at second. Seager at first. 1 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Into the box, Matt Kemp. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 4. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Esto que pasa con Los Ángeles.
A 3-run shot for Matt Kemp. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-2, here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Dos entradas para
But the
desempatar
Dodgers strike for...
Your attention, please.
Ready once again, Rodney Trimble. And this tie ball game is a battle of...
A ver, sustituto. No.
Hitting off for San Diego.
Tenemos aquí este que se siente.
Rodney Trimble.
Este que es bien. Y vamos a hacer caliente, que le vamos a necesitar. Te vamos a necesitar.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul.
Pues ir a doble play el 15, pero como consecuencia de eso me vino contra. Pero bueno, ¿qué le vamos a hacer?
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Striding in, Mario Carvajal. He'll look to...
Carvajal, a ver. Carvajal. Tercera base, right fielder. Tercera base...
Bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Y yo pensando en cambiarte.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll...
Cabrera, Margot. Lo siento, sé que estás cansado. Sé que estás cansado. No hace falta. Bueno, has descansado 7 entradas. Que se mete.
And this one's in the dirt.
Has descansado 7 entradas, es el momento.
And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
10 home runs, 310 de media de bateo, 53 carreras impulsadas.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he has
venga,
just given
pero
them
¿por qué
the
te quedas
lead
ahí?
late
Venga,
as
venga,
this is
venga,
down
que
for
entramos.
extra bases.
Que entras.
Carvajal is digging for home. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Sí.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hits hitter, ¿quién tenemos? A Picot. Picot, pues sí, vamos a Davis. Sí, vamos a Davis. Este se sale contra diestros y este es un pitcher diestro. Sacamos a tu muchacho, a ti es tu muchacho. A ver.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third.
Pasa un toque de sacrificio, ¿cómo lo veis? Un toque de sacrificio aquí. Si me sale mal. No, vamos a intentarlo bien.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Tenía que haber un toque.
In time to
Es que es
first,
muy
and there are
lento.
two away.
No, tenía que haber un toque de sacrificio.
Here's Will Myers, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Margot on third with 2 out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field.
Que no le vaya la mano, hombre, que no le vaya.
Gets there and he puts it away to retire the side.
Queda bueno.
One for the Padres in the inning, and it comes on the RB. Manuel Margot will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Vale, pues ahora sacamos la octava a Phoenix.
Now pitching for the Padres. Number 55.
La octava, este partido está siendo largo, Está siendo largo este partido.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off to the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses up and in.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Se ponchó.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Me estoy jugando tanta bola en la zona de strike.
Nobody on.
Me la estoy jugando.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Nada.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Andrew Cole will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe coming on.
Bien,
he gets there, and that's the second out.
Bien, pues eliminados.
So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. From the stretch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Se empieza con esa. Bien, venga, otro strike. Cada strike es un pequeño dolor,
2-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Dodgers lead 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Buen turno de debateo.
Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Nos han sacado el closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Siempre cumple.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Diego. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Taylor's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Parte baja, de la nueva entrada.
They hold on to a
Vamos a cerrar el partido.
Justin Turner will stand in again, but
bullpen. Vamos a por si la cosa se pone mal, vamos a comentar aquí algo. Y ponemos
Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Hacer lo que sabes.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Vale, 2 strikes.
He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Bien.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pues iba para bola eso,
The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there.
2/3 del trabajo hecho.
And I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Corey Seager goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 2-for-4. He also has 1 home run. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Un strike más donde lo buscamos.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Hard liner to center field.
Ahí lo tienes, ahí lo tienes.
This is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The San Diego Padres, with their 90th win, best in the division. Brad Peacock earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, number 36th on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious San Diego Padres.
Will Myers, MVP, vale. Bueno, vamos a ver, hemos ganado este, vamos a ver, último partido de la serie y ganamos también, sí señor, 8-1, ¿ves? Se puede ganar fácil, no conmigo, pero no se puede ganar fácil a los Dodgers. Vale,
it's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-1. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. Heading into the day, the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Padres are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are in 2nd place in the AL West. They're 13.5 out of first place. Matt Bowman picked up win number 8 this year, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 2-1. As of today, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Edison Volquez grabbed win number 9 this year, leading Texas past San Francisco 2-1. At the start of the day, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Sean Newcomb collected his 8th win overall as the Braves downed the Marlins 4-2. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 6-1. As of right now, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East. They're 7.5 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. As of today, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Reds are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Domingo Santana was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They're 15 games back, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Bo Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they destroyed the Rays 7-1. They now have 5 straight wins. In the standings, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, 12.5 games back. And the Red Sox are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Philadelphia Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-2. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, 13 games out. And the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Orioles combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. As of right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Yankees are second in the division, 8 games out of first. Joaquim Soria got his 3rd win this season, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Royals finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. In the standings, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 6.5 games back, while the Indians are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of second. Jorge Polanco dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading the Twins to the win over the A's 14-6. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. They're 3.5 games back, while the Athletics are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're 16.5 games out of first. The Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. As of today, the Angels sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
No sé, tengo que darle una vuelta a los suplentes, a los outfielders, tengo que darle una vuelta porque aunque estoy primando las posiciones, las habilidades de ataque, hay que darle una vuelta en defensa. Sí que es cierto que igual son un poco lentos. Bueno, que el vídeo se nos ha hecho muy largo, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Hemos visto 2 partidos, el primero fácil, se ha ganado contra Colorado, y el segundo muy complicado, muy ajustado para ganar finalmente a los Dodgers. Lo dejamos aquí. Muchas gracias a Abdiel, muchas gracias Jesús, Elkin, que habéis estado aquí al pie del cañón, por todos los consejos que me habéis dado, que seguro los aplicaré. Y nada, nos vemos otro día, NBA o béisbol. Venga, un saludo a todos.